Hi, I'm Craig. That's my brother Brad. Welcome to Weekdays with Craig and Brad.
Life is hard, but you can't give up. Let's have a conversation. Weekdays, we're gonna make it today. Weekdays with Craig and Brad.
We made it, episode 80.
Yes, we did. I'm in an undisclosed location for this show, but we made it.
Let me just say this right now, okay?
Yeah.
Thumbs up are great.
Mhm.
But look what's happening right here. All right. Brad has brought his entire broadcast equipment, including microphone, with him to wherever he's traveling in the world to continue this show tonight. So we encourage thumbs up. We encourage sharing. If you've ever not given it a thumbs up, today's the day. If you ever have, today's the day. I hope we earn your subscription.
This is it's called Weekdays.
You better get closer to the mic, Brad.
It's called Weekdays.
That's right.
Look, this is different because I can do this.
There you go. See that? Now we're talking. Do it. That's great.
I can do a show like this tonight.
Hey, yeah. So expect a little choppiness, like you see from Brad. You know, it's okay. He's on hotel internet, but as long as he sounds good, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
I'm in a hotel. I'm in a quarantine hotel in Canada.
It's good. 14 days, huh?
Yeah, they won't let me leave.
Oh no, you can't leave. That's
They're
crazy.
Like, wait a minute, you're from Texas? They just lifted the mandate. Yeah, I walked into the grocery store in Texas. They asked me that question, and then they flew me to Canada and put me in this hotel. It's crazy.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You also won't be able to be nearly as loud and obnoxious tonight.
No, I have to watch what I say because the door's right there. And
Yeah. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. We're all right. We're all right. I'm ready to rock tonight. Look, we got Tattoo Games is going to give us 13 thumbs up. But we can't do that. You can only give one unless you have 13 alt accounts. In which, if you're going to watch the episode, make sure you watch the entirety of the thing. You can watch it in double time. That's cool. Just get all the watch time in. That's the most important thing. So
yeah,
there you go. It's nice. Yeah. Hey, good news, but bad news. Zim has joined us tonight because Zim is in quarantine tonight.
Oh, that's the bad news.
Bad news.
Zim's doing what I was just lying about.
Yeah, it's tough. Hey, good news also. Serpent Knight has joined us as well. Look at this. Hey, great news. Snorlax Owns also joined us tonight. Hey, great news. Ethan Feelgood also here tonight. Good news to everybody all the way around. Glad you guys are in tonight. This is going to be a good one. Going to be a good one.
Hey, real quick. People commenting on my Denver The Last Dinosaur shirt.
Yes, Robot Brad.
I get my shirts from 80s Tees. I got 5 new shirts from 80s Tees. And you know what they sent me because they like me so much and I like them? They sent me a code for us to share with our viewers. And I'm going to share it next week. I'm going to wear all 5 shirts all next week. I'm going to share a code so you can get 30% off your order at 80stees.com.
Are we almost sponsored?
We're going to get there. Okay. I've been working my magic with 80s Tees and look, all next week, we're going to see what happens and we'll get them on board. Cause look, I wear one of their shirts every time. They don't pay me to say this stuff. I'm just saying it cause I like them and I want them to like the show.
That's right. So let's help subsidize the show. You know
what happens? You know what happens if they don't end up sponsoring the show?
They're blacklisted.
We have an episode where I burn all of my 80s tees.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Hey, how about you do it in the hotel? Start a fire. Then chaos, it's a quarantine hotel. It's okay.
That's right. Heat kills the virus.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's a horrible idea.
Okay.
I'm glad you guys are here now. Today we have a very special show. Brad, some may say our best show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is our best show without a doubt. For sure, especially when broadcasting from a hotel, the quality of the show just boosts by about 10%.
Yeah, maybe boosting a little high, but that's all right. I'll tell you this much. So tonight we have a brand new segment, never unveiled before. Tonight, you guys are in it to win it. Today, if you're watching over on YouTube late in the archive, you still get a chance But I'll tell you, the show's growing every episode, 1,000 views. Can we get to 1,250 views every episode?
Whoa.
That's the goal. Baby steps, people. That is how we encourage conversation from observation.
Let your mom know. Let your dog know.
Mhm.
Pull them in around the computer. It won't help our analytics,
No,
but
it won't.
it'll spread the word.
Absolutely not. But in addition to the brand new segment, today we are going to watch something Brad has not watched in years. I have an unaware Steve video that I pulled out of the archives, and we're going to watch it in real time together and react to it just as we would have 13 years ago, the last time Brad saw this video.
You know what's great about that is, it's taken just about this long since I did Unaware Steve back in the day. Just about this long for Unaware Steve to go away. And for people to stop calling me Unaware Steve. But here we are today, just digging up the grave of Unaware Steve and just giving him new life today, and spawning another 10 more years of people commenting on my YouTube videos.
It's going to be good. By the way, Brad, I adjusted your microphone so you can speak however you like.
Okay. I mean, I could look.
No, you're good. You're good.
I got it over here. I'm all set up, baby.
Okay. So after we do the Unaware Steve reaction video, we'll then actually have a big FAQ today, frequently asked questions, or just a AMA, if you will. Whatever you like to ask, you can ask us. We'll put a time limit on it, and we'll go and kind of go from there. So it's the Thursday/Friday show. So we like to end the week with some FAQs or AMAs, or just opportunity for you to ask questions about whatever you want to ask. So we'll kind of go from there. Does that sound good?
Yay!
Wrath of Wood says, I've been waiting for this for like ever.
Forever.
For more than 13 years.
Well, here we are. This is like a bonus DVD.
Kind of, yeah.
Like a bonus on a DVD. That's what I like about this show. It's like we get to, if our life was on DVD, this show sometimes, like when we watch VHS stuff or take a little trip down memory lane, it's kind of like getting a bonus feature on a DVD of our life where you get the commentary from Craig and Brad directly.
Hey, what a great way to describe the show.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know what another great way to describe the show is?
What's that?
The punk rock of podcasting.
The punk rock of podcasting. Hey, you know who's supporting the punk rock of podcasting? Sir Digby Chicken Caesar coming in, says, phone up room service and ask me if they know what a chocobo is. Do you know what a chocobo is, Brad?
No.
Final Fantasy, you noob. By the way, looking forward to this episode. Greetings all the way from the UK. Hey, way not to be asleep in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Sir Digby must work the night shift over there in the UK. It's great. I'll tell you what, this is going to be an excellent show, and we're going to be quick. We're going to get in and out because Brad is on Wi-Fi internet, and you never know how long it's going to last. You never know.
No, I didn't pay for the premium service, so this is just standard internet. But you know what? It's still better than what I got at home, probably. Right?
That's a good point. That's actually a really good point. It's probably better than what you got home.
When we were talking about you guys upgrading my service for the internet, supporting the show, we really just meant get Brad a hotel room every night.
That's right.
That's right. Just go and get better hotel internet.
Yesterday we had a great opportunity. We unveiled just what the heck that is. But tonight that leads us to the YouTube comment of the day. Today, coming from our friend Franklin Brooks. He says, what the heck is that? Nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel is what the heck that was.
Yeah.
Franklin Brooks, 17 points for that. If you didn't miss it, go back and watch yesterday's episode and go see Dick Chen. The YouTube comment of the day. That's all I got. That's the only time I'm going to be sharing my screen tonight. The only time.
That is.
I'm literally clearing it off. I'm clearing it off right now. It's done.
Okay.
I'm done sharing my screen tonight.
I'll share my screen.
Okay, sounds good. But like I said, so the format tonight, very simple. We have this brand new set. Oh my God.
What? Oh no. Let me guess. Zim?
No.
Oh. That seemed like a Zim reaction.
Snorlax Zones
Whoa.
directly donated $100.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that face, that frozen face. Says, sup. Been following ScrewAttack since 2006, and I love this podcast just as much. Keep doing your thing. And screw the haters.
Absolutely. Hey.
It's good.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Snorlax says, first time ever donating to any streamer.
That's amazing.
That's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's great.
That's crazy. That is, you will not find anybody that appreciates that more than us.
You know what you just did is you just improved our YouTube royalties by 100%.
No. Times 50. We make $2 a show. $2 a show.
That's impressive enough.
Can I get realize. Listen, get some crowns in the chat, please, for Snorlax. Get some crowns in the chat for Snorlax. That is outstanding.
Yeah.
Elsa's first time getting an erection.
Whoa.
How you may want to get that checked out. Wow, that's crazy. Listen, by the way, I need to upload some emotes for YouTube. Since we're streaming over on YouTube too, I'm going to get some emotes uploaded. So you two over on YouTube, you guys can also get the same experience over on Twitch. And I apologize for that. I'll get on that. It'll be ready to go next week. I'm crazy.
Yeah. We got to make an algorithm emote.
We do need an algorithm emote. I'm going to write it down right now.
Yeah. I've got a big picture of his head I need to send you.
Sounds good.
I keep it in my wallet.
It is circled. Al Gore emote has been circled on my notepad right there. Wow. Snorlax, thank you so much. That is absolutely insane. And I'm glad you're enjoying this podcast because we got something that's very special here, which is an amazing hardcore community that is all about what we have going on. And we're all about what you got going on. And we're going to grow this thing and take it, as they say in the game stonks, to the moon, baby.
That's what they say?
They say we're going to the moon.
You sound like a Bitcoin investor.
I am.
Oh,
I am a Bitcoin investor. That's right. Okay. Wow. That's insane.
Hey, I just thought of an idea for a new segment on the show. It's called Things Brad Can Do in a Hotel Room That He Can't Do on the Show Normally.
Oh yeah? Like what? Whoa, look at you.
Huh? That's
look
it.
at that. Way to go.
That was the whole segment. I usually got my record player right behind me. So
that's not the new segment, though. You want to do the new segment? Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, we can do the new segment. Okay.
Now this is a working title. I'm going to look on my notepad here to make sure we do this. I believe we're calling this the ridiculously over the top political statement that is ridiculously over the top.
Yeah, sure.
We can sound good.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Give us a little backstory here, Brad.
Well, I was on Twitter. I was on the internet. Now, I've decided. I woke up this morning. I tweeted out something. I said, "Good morning, racist internet. Good luck to you today." And I'm going to call the internet racist internet. I'm going to call Twitter racist Twitter, and racist Facebook. Everything's racist these days. So let's just preface everything with racist. So
fair.
Yeah,
fair.
I was looking through Twitter. I saw this tweet by this actor. I don't know this guy. I never heard of him before because I don't watch much TV these days. Much new TV, I should say. This guy, Kirk Acevedo.
Just real quick before we get to what they said, does anybody know who Kirk Acevedo is?
Yeah, I can tell you, he's got his own Wikipedia page.
Well, I'm just wondering if anybody who's watching knows who this is. Because there are a lot of actors, and some have reoccurring roles in big things. I don't know.
Tons of actors, Craig.
Okay, so far it's a big negative. Yeah. But Griff says no, haven't heard the name. So
well,
a lot of no's.
When this guy speaks, you listen, okay? Because he said something jaw-dropping, okay? jaw-dropping yesterday. He said, when white people are having a bad day, they kill 8 individuals at a massage parlor. When white people have a good day, they enslave black people and kill off the American Indian. Indian? Looks like a whole different set of rules for white people. Hashtag Kid Vicious.
What does Kid Vicious mean? What's that mean?
I don't know. I really don't know. I saw this and I was like, really? So I responded. I said, I mean, I don't remember doing any of that on literally any day of my life. But if Kirk Acevedo says I'm a murdering slave owner, I guess it's true. Going back through old photo albums tonight to see if I missed something. So I want to start with you, Craig. Do you ever, on your bad days, do you go murdering people? You're a white guy.
Did Kirk Acevedo say that?
Yeah.
Well, Kirk Acevedo knows everybody, and he knows everything. So clearly, obviously, look, by the way, this is not to make light of what happened yesterday in Atlanta, which we didn't touch on that at all, right?
No, not at all.
Horrible, right? Horrible situation. But with that said, Kirk Acevedo is a big swing and a miss. By the way, this goes out to anybody watching. I'm sorry, specifically white people. If we can get a little racial here, white people. If you at any point, what did he say again? I'm sorry. Can I get that one more time? If in any point, if you have killed 8 individuals at a massage parlor, or enslaved black people and killed off an American Indian at any point in your life, it doesn't. By the way, doesn't need to be successive days. Just at any time, if you've had good days or bad days and done either or, just a quick show of hands, that would be excellent.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed at the time when I read it, it seemed a little over the top, but I didn't want. Maybe I missed something.
Okay.
You know,
I mean,
if anybody, I mean,
Chad's got it. He says, "Does GTA count?" Actually, says, "Does GTA count?" But no, Chad. I don't know. But it's. I'm just saying that's why it's the ridiculously over the top political statement that's ridiculously over the top. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah. Kirk Acevedo wins. Congratulations. You don't get any points from our show.
No, actually, we're going to deduct points for the ridiculously over the top political statement that's ridiculously over the top. So yeah, minus 7 trillion points.
My actual question is how far are we going to go with this?
As GK says, isn't that a bannable offense on Twitter? Can't you ban people for things like that?
On racist Twitter, you mean?
Yes, on racist Twitter.
Yeah, you would think so, but no.
Heir apparent says, I'm black and Puerto Rican, but my skin is incredibly pale. Do I count? Well, I don't know. I mean, heir apparent, if you would like to confess something and maybe killing 8 people in a massage parlor and or enslaving black people or killing what was the proper
American Indian?
Yes.
That's the problem.
Sorry, heir apparent, I am part of the problem. I apologize, but if you would like to fess up something, just go put your hand up. So
yeah, no, please don't confess to that on the show. That will for sure get our show kicked off of racist internet.
Just put your hand up in the chat. That's all. But please don't.
Nobody admit to murder tonight, please. But in all sincerity, look, everything that happened yesterday was horrible. But I don't think that this kind of tweet is going to help anything. That's what it boils down to. I don't think it's solving anything.
This goes back to the whole idea of painting with broad strokes. So just like, hey, guess what? You're the devil. So yeah. Anyways, okay. Now let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with this. We've gone through the
real good, real strong. We should do it again.
Oh yeah, great segment. Yeah. Listen, that statement can go any way, by the way. Like it can go any way we want it to go. Left, right, middle, up, down, backwards, spaceship, Earth. It doesn't even matter. We're going everywhere. I'd like to go spaceship Earth. Hey, Zim came in with 1,000 bits. Says PayPal didn't like it. Or PayPal didn't like that. You should have a surprise in 3 to 5 days. Sam, I don't know what you're talking about. Just keep your head down, mister. Just keep your head down. My man, Travis Keys. Listen, Travis came in this morning. What a big boy. I just want to say thanks for everything, Travis, last few days. Resubbing tier 1 for 10 months. Thank you, Travis. Noodle says, capitalize on tragedies much, Kirk?
Yeah, everybody's literally he tweeted that and everybody's going, who's Kirk Acevedo? And then it helps him out. Oh, guess what, Craig?
What's that?
We got to add Kirk Acevedo to my list.
Oh man, well here it is. Here's the current list right now. If you want to check it out, here's the all-inclusive, non-discriminatory list of things Brad will temporarily not be purchasing list, formerly known as a boycott. And Kirk Acevedo will be joining this list on Monday, as well as Mumford & Son, which will be returning. Yeah. So
that's true. That's true. Making their great return.
Making their great return.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's do this thing, man. I'm ready to go. We're gonna do this. This is a classic video that you have not seen in years.
Yeah.
Like, when was the last time you don't even know what we're watching.
I don't know which ones you're watching. Now, I have good, solid memories of these videos because we only did, like, I would be willing to say there's less than 10, maybe 10 Underwear Steve videos all told. Maybe less than 15 for sure.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if you count the stuff that Steve did with Keith, you may be getting close to 15. You did some one-off dance things and stuff. And
yeah, I've got that on my YouTube channel. That one hasn't been attacked yet by the new copyright owners, I guess.
In time. They'll come for you. For you.
But if you want to see a sweet dancing video with Underwear Steve and why am I drawing a blank? What's it? Steve? Keith Apicary. Steve and Keith Apicary. It's still up on my YouTube channel. It's great. I think we're dancing to the Mega Man music.
Yep, Mega Man. Dr. Wily. Yeah, Dr. Wily.
Yeah,
Mega Man.
It's great stuff. It was great stuff. I remember that. Good memories. All right.
So today, we were talking about this video, which is why I wanted to watch it today.
Okay.
This video is a video that probably, if you were made today, someone would get very upset about it. And chances are someone's probably going to cancel you for this. But
I already canceled myself.
That's good. It's a good point. It's a good point. This is the famous Underwear Steve visits QuakeCon and wants to get into some sophisticated gear.
Oh, okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah, let's check it out.
At any point you want me to stop, you just say stop, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. I'm just let you know. Anytime I hear that intro, it just makes me happy.
I was wildly impressed when you got that intro.
There's a lot to be impressed with. You know what I was even more impressed? By the way, this is from the year 2008.
Wow.
Unaware Steve.
Yeah.
Unaware Steve. Hasn't played
Classic.
a game since 1992.
Look at that quality graphic work.
I know.
Unaware Steve.
Look at the lighting we had going on.
Zero lighting.
None
Zero.
lighting.
Like, you can't even tell what's happening. Okay.
That is worse than an old, degraded black or white silent film.
Look at this horrible.
That's 100 years old.
Oh, man. Let me tell you this much. We told the story before, but can we talk about how we actually recorded the Underwear Steve intro? And do you remember doing that?
Yeah, we did it in like 2 takes. You asked me to make up a song, and I just like made it up like on the spot.
Yes. You made it up on the spot. I literally held the microphone and the recording device in one hand, microphone in the other, and somehow it mixed really well.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good.
It does.
For what we did. Yeah.
I held it close, like right next to so we can get your voice, but also get the microphone. And it actually sounds like it must have just meant to be. Must have meant to be. So
I think so. I think
but
the line for that one. Yeah, for sure.
There was nothing special about that at all. All right, let's keep going here.
Okay.
I've been talking to a lot of people
look at
so
that kid.
far, and they all seem rather weird. So I'm going to one-up
It's you 13 years ago.
them and dress up in some sophisticated gear so they know I'm down. All right, let's go.
I don't even know where that outfit came from, but
Oh.
I had it, and I knew I needed to use it somehow. Look at my face.
That's how most of the stuff happened. Is you would have something in your car, and it's like, I have this.
I'll use this for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Griff says, "Is that a child size?" It sure was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, before I go and do these videos, so this is how every Unaware Steve video happened. Was like, Craig would call me, "Hey, we're going to go do this. You want to come and do this thing?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then I'd like look around and I'd fill a backpack with the first like handful of things that I saw that I thought I could use, and that was one of them. And I have no idea. I cannot for the life of me remember why I even had a child size Ninja Turtles costume available to me. But
What's funny is, check this out. So Daddy Quiet goes, "Nice, 2003 era Turtles." Well, this was 2008, so that costume was already 5 years old.
yeah,
All right, let's keep going.
Okay.
I'm gonna back it up just a little bit.
That's
So
my
they
face.
know I'm down. All right, let's
Look at
go.
that crossfade.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero? How long have you been playing Guitar Hero?
Today, I absolutely suck at it.
Do you know how to play guitar for real?
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how so many people out there will take the time to learn a fake guitar and they won't learn the time to learn the
Learn.
real thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still that hat, Unaware Steve's hat, by the way, if you never saw the front of it, it was actually a Rockstar energy drink hat with a woman pushing her cleavage together like this. I still have the hat, but I have since Sharpied it out because my kids saw it one day
Oh no.
and they were like, "Why is that woman pushing her boobies together?" And I was like, "She's not. There's nothing there."
You've changed, Brad. You've changed.
I listened, I heard, I did better. That's what happened. For
Nice.
sure.
Here we
But
go.
I still have it. I mowed the lawn in that hat.
Oh, good.
That's my
good.
mowing
good.
hat.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. Griff says you went corporate.
Are you a gamer?
A little bit.
Are you a gamer?
No, I came here with my boyfriend.
Real quick, can we look at her shirt?
Yeah, I was just reading that. High School,
High School Massacre 2006. How inappropriate is that?
Yeah. This is it. No, this is, you said it was 2008. This is 2006.
No, this
or
is
7.
2000. This is 2008. This is
Are you
2008.
sure?
Yes, because we didn't have lights prior to that.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
basically you're like, no, I wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this. Neither would I. I would be so embarrassed if I was walking around here and wait. You want to do it?
Your timing's pretty good. Pretty good.
This is great impromptu work here.
This guy here is on top
An
of it.
interview?
No, I gotta be somewhere.
By the way, this guy is so typical. Like, I'm so important video game developer guy. Like, just
I'll be somewhere.
as he's eating a donut. Okay, jerk.
Where?
That way.
That's not specific enough. Come back. These are your computers, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just stay at home today?
My house is bigger, just so you know.
So you moved here for the space today. So you came out here to be like, to act like you have this big house with a bunch of friends that come over and party on video game, and you party on computer games and stuff.
Yeah, it's just a big self-delusion. These are all my friends.
By the way, that question for somebody who doesn't know what a LAN party is, like, legitimately makes sense. You know, like
Yeah.
if a guy who hasn't played a game since 1992 was going to go to one of these events, that's exactly what he would ask. Like,
But-
I'm sorry, so you got your computer and you took it here? So what?
Yeah, those questions came from a true place of wonder. That's what I loved about Unaware Steve, was it really was, it was real. I just basically I'd go in and I'd lift my voice up and I'd talk like this. Everybody, like, a lot of the feedback was that, oh, he must smoke a lot of weed.
right.
Nope, I didn't. I just was acting like a fool.
You know what's funny about my outfit is I woke up with this on. I don't even know how it got there. It's like I was sleeping. I went to bed last night, totally naked. Woke up with this outfit on.
It happens to me all the time.
Oh no! By the way, this must have been 2007 because there's Tom in the background.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been 2007.
Yeah. Yeah. Look
Wow.
at my shirt. Look how it's coming up a little bit at the bottom.
That's right. And you got the Ninja Turtle face on your crotch. I like her answers. Like, it happens to me all the time.
Oh
This
my god.
kind of outfit,
Yeah, I left mine at home now.
you should have came to QuakeCon with the Ninja Turtle face on your crotch. I support big muscles.
The foam kind.
These are not foam.
They real?
Feel that. Feel that.
I don't know. It's kind of soft.
After touching my muscles, do you have an erection?
I can't believe I had the balls to say that. Wow.
Why not? Why would you
No.
not say that?
Because we've gotten so soft over the last 15 years.
You've gotten soft, Brett.
I have. Yeah. Speak of erections.
Oh man, Al goes. That was not okay.
That's good. This is good stuff. You don't get this kind of stuff. I was way beyond my time. Some people are ahead of their time. The internet hasn't caught up to Unaware Steve yet.
No,
To this day.
May not have played a game since 1992. Still doing comedy. That's from 2032. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We'll get there in
Wait.
time.
You wait.
Feel that.
I don't know. It's kind of soft.
After touching my muscles, do you have an erection?
No.
It looks like it.
Oh my god!
I followed it up with that, huh?
Oh my gosh!
He checks.
He's actually looking.
He's like, oh.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I made him look. That's fantastic.
Walking around all these hot gamers today, I've had a little bit of a problem concealing my manhood, so I put this Ninja Turtles face on my crotch. You ever do that?
I've never put a Ninja Turtle's face in my crotch now.
You want one? Let's
Oh my god!
do it. Get up.
You want one? Get up. I just tell him to. Oh my gosh.
How
You okay. Okay. Now listen. Can I just say how Hal says, is that sex? Now, I've got to say, yeah, Cardi B ain't got nothing on me. All right.
Oh my gosh!
I was doing Cardi B before Cardi B.
Hal says that's pretty progressive. Actually, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh!
I love it. I was just like, get up.
He did. He
And
did.
he's like, okay, sure.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
Look at that.
Crotch.
Could-
you want one? Let's do it. Get up.
Oh my god! Look at his reaction too.
Okay.
He's like, "Oh shit!"
How does
Like-
it feel to have a Ninja Turtles face on your crotch?
How does this go? You know who did this? You know what? This is the Tom Green inspiration here, the Tom Green generation.
Oh, yeah.
My bum is on the chair. I was just flipping it around to my crotch. My bum is my crotch is on the guy.
Oh my gosh!
Let me
Yeah.
ask you something. You ever have a Ninja Turtle face in your face? I just wanna be your friend.
He's having none of it. Oh, that was how you ended it, huh?
That's right. But we're not done yet.
Whatever. He waited till I left to say that. You know, I would have totally kicked his ass. It was 2 seconds away from kicking his ass.
Oh yeah. Oh, would have. Oh, if you would stayed for 5 more seconds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh.
That's great. Good job, me.
Hey,
Good job, younger version of me.
you know, some ballsy stuff. If I can punt it out a little bit and
Oh
make
my
it a little
gosh.
funnier.
Every scene of that would have gotten me arrested in the year 2021.
Probably, yeah, especially if you're 37.
I did not put into account my age if I went out there and did that today.
That's right. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I cannot do that. I cannot. I simply cannot do that at my age.
You would be a sexual predator if you did that today.
Yeah. Yeah. We'd have that, Chris Hansen come around the corner and he'd be like, sit down. Let me talk to you for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing with that Ninja Turtle face there?
Oh man. As
Oh.
Daddy Quack says, we watch it now understanding how dangerous it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
right.
God. That's good. That's good. Hey,
Hey.
Jiggly thinks you brings a good point. You were wearing a mask 13
That's
years
true.
ahead of time.
That's true. See, I told you the internet has not caught up
Mm-mm.
to Unaware Steve.
Way ahead of the curve right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll tell you what, maybe I can dig stuff out. I don't know. On Fridays, we can do something like this, like a reaction video, something like this.
great.
You know, we can do a stream and we can all react to this together. Who knows? We'll see. You know,
Yeah.
and we'll just kind of see how it goes. We'll see how it
Okay.
goes. So
Okay. Did you have another one? Were you going to show another one today? or-
No, that's the only one today.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
How is it? I wonder what those guys are doing now.
They're
I
still
don't know.
sitting there waiting to kick my ass.
That's right.
They're sitting there in an open convention space room, just like still on their computer.
Sitting there down there, the
their
Dallas
landline. Yeah.
with their masks
Go.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what. So now let's open it up. If anybody has any FAQs, any questions, any AMAs, anything you
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
whatever you want to ask, we'll go 10 minutes of this. 10 minutes. So you
Okay.
better make them good. All right.
Mm. Yeah.
Obviously, bits, donations, subscriptions, those will always go to the top of the line, and we'll kind of go from there. But so yeah, fire away. Whatever you guys want to know. Look at that. Chaos Corp says, "Man, that Metroid item acquire sound is so nostalgic." Oh my gosh, absolutely. Yes. Yes.
We should do an episode, or we should do like a nostalgic episode where we do it in standard definition, with cameras from like early mid 2000s.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. to
Okay.
do it, because like these look like when we were in school growing up, we had like hippie day, 60s day, 70s
Mhm.
day.
Mhm.
And then when the new generation grew up, like now they're doing 90s day and stuff. Now I feel like ever since the year 2000, and we're already in the 2020s, I feel like it's just been one long decade that
Yeah.
hasn't really been defined. Now you can look back now and you could be like, oh, that looks like 2005. That looks like 2006. You
Yeah.
can do that now. So we should be celebrating that. Really, we should set up and get real nostalgic and dress up our show and do a early mid 2000s show.
That'd be fun. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
And shoot it in 480p and go from there. I love it.
Yeah.
Alpha Real says, would you ever consider doing the ScrewAttack revival / send off as a subsidiary of Rooster Teeth? You know, we actually kind of talked about that a little bit on, I guess earlier this week, whenever we talked about why I don't really talk about video games anymore. That was a big point of discussion about, doing one last run. It's been on my mind a little bit more. The reception seemed like it was pretty good. So I don't know. It's something that I really, for me to do it, I got to get the band back together. I'm only going to do it if I'm going to do it right, and it can't be officially ScrewAttack because I don't own ScrewAttack. But if I can get the boys, get the band back together to be a part of it, then we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Somebody brought up the other day, Nathan Fielder, the comedian.
Yep.
He did
Nathan for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did Nathan for You. He did that whole segment on Starbucks where he parodied Starbucks, called it Dumb Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
You should just do Dumb ScrewAttack, like the equivalent of that.
Right.
You could literally do it not ScrewAttack or something like that.
Well, it's funny because we did a final episode of Side Scrollers. Well, it was actually called Not Side Scrollers. And we had Sam and me and Chad and Brian were on, and we treated it just like it. I did the intro and everything. And it was actually the last episode of the Craig Skits podcast. And Sam actually bought notscrewattack.com for that purpose, which was funny. So Gizmo came in with the $10 super chat. Says, heard about your attempted talks with Rooster Teeth about buying back ScrewAttack brand. Kind of scummy to have them try and ask for a high price for a brand they practically killed off, ain't it? You know, to be clear, it wasn't them who asked for the high price. And you know, I have no issue with Rooster Teeth at all. I don't have any issue with anybody. Like, if they can ask for whatever they want, it's just a matter of if people are willing to pay it. And I have no interest in paying the price that they offer. So, you know, it ultimately they shelved it, they killed it, they own it. Is it shitty? Yeah. Do I wish they hadn't? Yeah. Do I wish there was a better send off for ScrewAttack? Absolutely. But it is what it is. I don't own it. I wish that something better would come of it, but you know, it's in the past and it is what it is. So Zim came in with 2,000 bits. Says, Brad, would you ever bring your guitar on the show and sing with your shield? We can hear your beautiful, proper singing voice live.
I've got my guitar right over there. I'm not going to pull it out right now.
Oh,
but yeah, you know, I've thought about doing some music segments on the show. As some of you keen-eared listeners might have figured out by now, I did the theme song for our weekday show. I did the Al Gore rhythm, and I've got some more ideas. I think that'd be fun.
Alpha Reels actually says, can't you just call it the real ScrewAttack, like the real Ghostbusters? Oh
Yeah.
man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be great. Do
That'd
a
be-
shirt that looks like an old Ghostbusters animation, but it's you guys. That'd be cool.
That's actually really funny. I'll need to talk to a lawyer about that because I don't want AT&T and Time Warner coming after to kill me and nuke me into oblivion. Sega Knight says, question, did everyone at ScrewAttack have a different persona like Unaware Steve and Nervous Nick, or were they just themselves? It was, for the most part, who you saw on screen was who we were, just amped up a little bit. You know, we were all kind of characters in a way. You know, I wasn't always the evil boss or the bad boss or, you know, the we don't take breaks guy. It was just kind of a fun thing. You know, we tried to give everybody names because there's lots of Corys and there's lots of Craigs, there's lots of Toms, there's lots of, you know, so the idea was just to kind of add a little distinction, which I think it turned off pretty well because, you know, ScrewAttack was the first people to give a name to their community. We had G1s, and that really went far. And then we started naming, you know, gave ourselves names early on. Nobody was doing that. Like when you think of what has happened with the internet and now just brand names on, you know, brands on YouTube and such, you know, giving people names and brands and identities, that was a big part of what we did. And we were like the first people to do that, which was pretty cool. You know, I really think that was a nice little thing. So, yeah. Chungus came in with a resub of tier 1 for 3 months. As Vion says, Daily Destin will never be forgotten. Well, he shouldn't be forgotten. He's still very much alive. He works for the man. Actually, it's funny. He works for IGN, and he's very important over at IGN, and he does a phenomenal job at IGN. And the irony that we were so against IGN for the longest time because they were all that was bad in the industry and the evil empire and stuff. And now Destin's like running the show over there. It's been funny. So Gizmo came in and says, give us one more. We don't take breaks, shout. All right, Gizmo. For your $5, I will. I don't know if I can do this. It's legitimately been for a long time. We don't take breaks.
That's good. It had a good little distortion to it.
Oh, good.
Like it would have like 2007 microphone overload. kind of
Good. And Spaz came in and says, I've been following ScrewAttack since 2007. Really liked the game reviews back in the day. The game site that I'm writing for now is looking for a new writer. I hope it doesn't sound like an ad, but we are listed on Metacritic, and I know how much you wanted to have your content featured there back in the day. It would be awesome to have your articles up on there. Well, who do you write for? And I don't have any videos to put up there now, so there's that. So yeah. And then there's the explosion. So yeah, feel free to if you have any questions for Brad about
Let me scroll up
Underwear
here.
Steve or whatever, and he was pointing out
Somebody
there.
asked me like what my inspiration was. Tattoo games. Yeah, it said, Brad, what was your inspiration, or where did you draw from when you came up with for the character of Underwear Steve? Underwear Steve was like, I want to say Underwear Steve was about 90% based on true Brad thoughts and experiences. Like I literally, my prime gaming phase of my life as a kid probably ended around Super Nintendo, and then 1992, 93. And really like when I went to those places, like I tapped in to like a certain wonder. Like I said, I really did. It came out in an idiotic way, which was the character, in a real naive way. But it really was like sort of me just going like, what is going on here? And I just thought the name Steve was funny at the time. I don't even know why we landed on Steve. That's sort of my go-to name whenever I need like a fake name or something. I know plenty of,
But it has a good ring. It has a great ring to it.
Underwear Steve, yeah. It's one of those meant to be kind of things. It definitely wouldn't have worked as Underwear Brad, I don't think. So.
No. So Dawson says, did you ever get jobs to jump from ScrewAttack to go work at G4, IGN, etc.? There's no way I could have done that. There's no way I could have. I couldn't just like left to go work there because I ran the company. Like if somebody was to come in and it's funny. I will tell you this. I told the story before, but I'll tell it again. There was a man, what year was it? Probably 2010. Yeah, probably 2010, where I went out to LA and we were at that point, we were working with IGN, we were working with the game trailers, and I went out to talk to Machinima about developing a show out for them. And I had a meeting with one of their bosses and talked about a show I wanted to produce for him. I don't remember what it was about. But I left there and the guy goes, you need to think about how much you want to be acquired for. And I was like, what? I was trying to like pitch a show to you. And he's like, no, but we want to buy ScrewAttack. This is in 2010, right? And I was like, what are you talking about? And we actually talked about it for probably a few months. And when we were talking about it with Machinima, talking with that same guy, there was a moment that the deal broke before, like we didn't even get to the point where we were talking about money, right? We were just talking about the basic, like, what do they get and how does it work and all this stuff. And where does my staff go and things like this. And one thing that they said, by the way, that we don't take breaks is really doing a number on my throat right now. One thing he said that was the deal breaker for me was we had done SGC. We had started doing video games, and we had done merchandise. And he said to me, he goes, I said, what about the shows? And he goes, I don't care about your shows. I could go out and get 1 million views right now just by signing people on our network. I don't care about your shows. I want you. Speaking of me. And that was the big dagger, because I was like, well, fuck you then. If you don't want my shows, then you don't want me. If you don't want our shows that we're making, then this is a non-starter, because you clearly don't believe in what we're doing. And that was the big straw that broke the camel's back with that. And it was like, from there, I was like, okay, see ya, So
that was like a very common thing back then. Because as MySpace came up during that era, and musicians were starting to get a name for themselves as independent artists without labels, and content creators were becoming a thing, like a more common consistent thing with a business model that could actually grow. It seemed like there were so many companies out there that were just like after just built up content, that they just wanted to acquire. And that's what happened with me with 5 Times August. Was like, I had finally, by the time I was meeting with record labels, I was like, well, I'm kind of doing everything that you could do for me.
You were doing Tom McDonald stuff before, just.
Oh,
15,
yeah.
15
Tom
years
McDonald
prior.
the other day was like posting stuff about how he's making music video sets, and he was mailing off his CDs himself and stuff. I was like, I was doing that 15 years ago, but he's on top of it. He's doing it the right way. It's sort of the outcome of all those years. And that's the right way to do it.
Right.
For sure.
Real quick, Spaz, I saw you put a link in there. I appreciate you popping that in there. Do me a favor, whisper me the link in the chat real quick. Oh, psxextreme.com. Okay, they're an awesome group of people that are passionate about games. Mostly review Sony stuff. Cool. All right, awesome. Thanks, Spaz. Appreciate that. There's a couple things in here that I wanted to hit on before we finish up. Pizza Time says, thanks for the awesome memories, Craig. You encouraged me to grow my love of gaming. Well, that's awesome, man. Hopefully you still have it. Like I said the other day, my love of gaming has diminished a little bit just based off the state of where games are and the community is in gaming. But I hope you have the most fun and most love for gaming as a whole. Pizza Time, that's great. Sega Knight says, do you ever consider another game like Texting the Bread? Texting the Bread was done when gaming on the iPad, we were early. We were way too early on that game. Because at that point, you were downloading games for like $1.99. It was before the microtransaction aspect of it happened, where you offer the game for free, and then you have, you can upsell based off of total games played, or getting a new character or a new skin for a character. That's what would have happened had we done it later. But it was too early. Now, I think we broke even on that game. I think we did, but did we ever consider doing it again? No. That was just like a fun little project just to test the water. So yeah.
I remember you guys doing that. I remember being like, what?
Right. Exactly.
Up the bread. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't make any sense. Vian says, I miss the days of internet when you can go to niche sites. Twitch and YouTube can't really offer the same culture of ScrewAttack or Newgrounds. Right. And not just ScrewAttack, but, there was dozens and dozens and dozens of sites then that just eventually went away. Like even Destructoid now, you think of like Destructoid, it got, these new sites that just kind of gobbled up. They just got gobbled up. Destructoid still exists, but it's certainly not the Destructoid that it was 10 years ago. So, but yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I said we go 10 minutes. We've gone 15 minutes with the Q&A. I'll say this, last chance to get in your questions. Super last chance, and it's got to be good, because otherwise we're not going to answer it. We'll save it for next week. We'll come back. Okay, sound good? Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got to do the algorithm, Craig.
Oh, we sure do. Okay, take this time to get your question in. Listen, take your time, and if you have a question in YouTube, you can put it in the comments. But for those of you watching live right now, think about it, and when we come back from the algorithm, we'll be back and we'll take the best question of them all.
I'm Al Gore, the voice of your generation. Young people today, let me ask you this. How can we party? The earth is so big. Can we party? I'm Al Gore, the voice of your generation. Party.
Yeah.
All right, the final question is going to go to Soccer right here. This is actually a really good question. Oops. Says, did you hate seeing Machinima go out of business? If I'm being very honest, no. I thought the people who ran Machinima were shitheads. And just based off the conversations and the sheer lack of desire to incorporate our content into anything that we talked about. With that said, I think by the time that they actually went out of business, those people weren't involved. But Machinima is still very much there. You know who they're owned by? Rooster Teeth. Machinima is owned by AT&T, Rooster Teeth. Like, the thing is, Rooster Teeth has this giant, AT&T has this giant conglomeration of like major brands, and they're just shelved. I think Machinima, I think youtube.com/Machinima has, I don't know, 10 million. Like, oh, that's just sad. I'm typing in Machinima on YouTube right now, And I legitimately, yeah, it has 12 million subscribers. 12 million subscribers. This is a channel that had 12 million subscribers when it stopped being used like years ago. Years ago. And it's still, that's crazy. Was I sad to see it go? Not really. It was just kind of it was inevitable at the time. So, yeah.
You know who has less subscribers on their YouTube channel?
Who's that?
The White House.
You know who else?
Me. You.
So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Hopefully you can come back once again. I think this may be a regular Friday staple where we take a look at the do an FAQ or a QA whatever or a whatever and do some reactions.
It should be like a bonus feature Friday or something.
Oh, there you
like
go.
I said, like on a DVD where we take it could either be an old ScrewAttack video or one of our old VHS tapes from growing up or something. But I enjoy this stuff. I think it's fun. It's fun to take a little trip down memory lane and take a second look at it.
Hal says it's Friday. Well, we're kind of still on the idea of like recording Thursday nights for the Friday episode, but
oh yeah,
whatever.
Bonus feature Thursday.
Okay. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you are not new to the channel, make sure you give this episode a thumbs up. We are trying to drive past 150 thumbs up, and we cannot do it without your help. We cannot grow without you guys. Your support is paramount in allowing this show to be successful and allow it to stay on the air, because God knows YouTube's not going to help us grow. We know that. 80% of our audience, 80% of our audience is from subscribers to our channel. 80%. Which means YouTube does not show what we do to anybody else. So we can't do it without you guys. We can't do it without your word of mouth. So let's keep on growing. But the good news is that viewership is steadily going up. Once again, our viewership goal now, 1,250 views per episode. Wow. Let's see if we can do it every episode. You guys, have an excellent weekend. We'll see you guys Sunday night when we're live over on twitch.tv/CraigSkits and youtube.com/CraigSkits. Brad, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your travels and be safe out there.
Hey, thanks. Before we go, one more quick segment of
Yes.
things I can do on this show that I don't normally get to do on this show because I'm in a hotel room.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.